Thank you for tuning in to the Bloody Truth Inside Games. My name is Blood Spirit, and man, do we got something awesome and cool that we need to talk about. The roadmap update, the AMA, metaverse, motor economy, all that great, wonderful stuff. Inside here is a lot of stuff that frustrates me, but I'm going to go over the cool stuff, the stuff that I think that matters, that is important. A lot of this stuff I honestly believe is lip service. I'm not going to get into the fact that they're going to have a on the 15th at 11 a.m. on YouTube instead of Discord, where we can ask questions. Maybe they will allow questions to be asked on YouTube. There is a way that they could stream, but I just kind of thought it was funny that they changed that. Not going to get into it. Not even going to talk about it. Not even going to hint around how I think that's kind of an interesting thing. Not going to talk about how they're going to be selling automobiles and stuff and not letting us as the players sell automobiles, and they're going to sell them instead throughout themselves like the NFL legits. Not going to get into that, even though I did a whole entire series how we will be able to start our own businesses. Not going to be able to talk about that. It's not a sore spot by any stretch of the imagination. Let's move on to the next topics. Not even going to get into this to where they're talking about ornaments and structures that you can buy from them instead of us players that can have a store. Not getting into that. There's no point in me talking about sour grapes and how frustrated and angry I may be about it. Let's talk about something that is cool. And that is the whole entire racing concept here in this game. They've got a whole entire story. I could do a whole video just off these first couple lines right here. This is awesome if you ask me. Racing will be the first fully immersive Unity-based experience in the Upland metaverse. It will have an entirely new set of experiences, all 3D animated in 3D, basically. Okay? Lucrative content, competitiveness, repeatable. What does that mean? I think what it means is they're going to put together, once again, I am not in charge, so even it's silly to even think that I would be. I've clearly have not hit the nail on the head on a few of my videos where I was given suggestions about what could and what will happen, but this looks fun. This here is gaming. This here is not us building businesses. Let's make that straight. This is gaming, okay? But what we'll be able to do is race cars in a 3D effect. That is awesome. If you guys do not have one of those VR systems, those Oculuses, I would strongly recommend to go out and get one. Because once this here opens up and we're going to be able to race cars, we'll be able to have block explorers. It says in here that a whole new level of block explorers where we could build them up, we could get better cars, we could join racing circuits. This is going to be a gaming experience that I think is going to be absolutely awesome, absolutely intense, and I think it's much needed. I mean, let's be honest, right now, how fun is this game? I mean, seriously, even the treasure hunting gets dull at times. I mean, I've struggled to do treasure hunts now at all. It's kind of boring, right? But if now I could buy a race car and I could have a block explorer and I could actually race that car in the metaverse, man, that's something that gets me kind of going, guys. That's something that really kind of tunes me up a little bit about wanting to get in there and play this game even more than I already am. I think that is an intense thing that they're going to create racing academies right here. You can see this, racing academies, so that we can, what does that mean? It's all speculation, but that it seems to me like you can train your block explorer, or you could buy a better car or something. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to control the car in this racing metaverse, or if we can just build it up using stats and things like that, which I'm very curious to all of this stuff and what's going to happen. But I think it's pretty cool that it says right here, and this has been a rumor, right, for a long time. Racing includes a whole new level for the Block Explorer, as they can act as the driver for the vehicles in the metaverse. So what I've talked about in the other video is likely going to go away, or is it? Maybe the Block Explorers are something that you can build on the side and you still have the regular. That would be ideal. because nothing would have to change. I talked about changes in the last video. Nothing would have to change that way. You could still have the game, but then you can enter competitions to race cars as your block explorer. I gotta be honest with you, man, that sounds flippin' cool, and it's one of the best ideas that I've heard through the Upland team in a long time. I hope this happens the way that I perceive it's going to happen, and we can actually create some racing teams. How intense would that be? I would absolutely love that. I think it'd be fun and a blast. And we have separate competitions where we're going to get paid out from the pool. I don't know. It sounds to me like a good time. But anyways, this thing here, I think, has been undersold, underdelivered, and it shows different kind of racetracks, placing stakes, all kinds of. This here is, go in here, read this. It's not a whole lot. I could have read the whole thing to you. You don't want me to read to you. What you want me to do is give you my opinion. And I think out of everything that I've heard on the AMA in the report and read, this here is the one that's being overlooked, and I think it is absolutely awesome. My name is Blood Spirit. This is the Bloody Truth Inside Games.